Good afternoon. I had a really good nap. I napped so good, but I had a dream, so I'm gonna break down the dream state on here. Okay. So a message that I got when I woke up out of the dream state was intuition is God's way of allowing us to feel what we don't yet see. Okay? And then I was thinking, and I was like, well, what if we don't ever see it? And then it was just like, my own intuition told me that we will see it after ascension, right? So it does make sense. It makes sense. Okay? So intuition is God's way of allowing us to feel what we don't yet see. And I just think that's so beautiful. Okay. So the dream state was, I was riding a scooter. Okay, on the sidewalk, and there was a bunch of sticks and like trees poking out, and like the most tiniest path for me to like go through, and I was just fucking like scaling through it, man. And I made it out. Until there was like this huge barricade in front of me, but then I like shifted my focus and I looked over and I saw like a clear sidewalk, okay? Nothing on it, no branches, no sticks sticking out, okay? And then these branches, to me, even in my dream, I interpreted them as blockages, okay? And I also interpreted them as attempts at my life. So like these people have like sat down and made it a priority and like fantasized. These sticks were like fantasies on different ways to kill me. Like some sticks were trying to like poke me in the eye, and I was just like grooving with it, right? I just made it out. And then there's this huge barricade of like, I don't know, it was actually like a picnic table that was like flipped up onto its side. Okay, so it was a wooden barricade. And I like looked to my left, and there's like a brand new sidewalk. Okay, that was super clear. And in the midst of it, there was a fucking guy on a scooter following me in the back, but he kept hitting these sticks, these blockages. Okay, and then another dream I had was my dad was in the house watching my videos. And then I was just like watching him watch my videos. And I'm like, I gotta go. But where I had to go was like this church, okay? I don't go to church, but I'm not saying anything about the church. I'm not going to say anything about the church, okay? So it's like, it's not anything against it. It's just, I don't go there. That's not where I find God, right? It's not where I found God, and that's just it for me. Like, I believe in God, okay? I have a close relationship with God, but that's not where I found him, right? I say him because like the love that I feel from God is like a fatherly love, right? It's a protector. It's like it's like a father. It's what like a father. I don't know. So that's why I say he. But it's not like I've ever were to have seen a face yet, you know, or it's just like a spirit, a father spirit, okay? The creator is a father spirit to me. That's what it feels like. So whatever it is to you, right? Could be the universe, but that's why I say he, okay? If anybody's wondering that. So my dad was in this dream, and I was trying to get ready to go to this church, okay? And this fucking motorcycle was in my room. Okay, that motorcycle was in my room, and I'm like trying to like get around this fucking motorcycle, and I'm like, what the fuck, man? It's just getting in my way. I'm hearing hell's bells, and there's a bell on there. I'm gonna have to check that out. Just see what I get from that. Anyways, and then I was doing some weird shit, okay? Not weird shit, like not anything spooky, but like, you know, when you're trying to do something, like you're trying to get ready to go somewhere, whatever, and you're nervous. You're like, you have something in the back of your mind. So I had something in the back of my mind, and I was going to put socks on, and I fucking already had socks on. Like, you know, that kind of weird shit. And then I was like, put my sweatpants on, and I had my fucking these PJ pants on under my sweatpants, and I'm just like, fuck it, whatever, went out the door, right? It's just like, that's how these people are going to get, these people who are real nervous. These people who are real nervous, you'll see them doing weird shit where they're like, oh, fuck, right? It's like, that was so dumb. So that's what I was doing in my dream. It's something about that church. I was going to the church. I was going to the church with the food bank. And literally yesterday, my mom sent me, she sent me like a job application thing that she saw off the internet to go work at that food bank and be a manager at that food bank. And I'm like, dude, you know that I already practiced my you know that I already work, okay? I know you want to distract me from my work. Thanks for proving it to me, you know? But something about that church, man. And that's also the church that, like, when I was in NA, I don't go to NA anymore, but I grew past NA, okay? That's the church it was in. So, I don't know. It's weird. Weird. Okay. I don't know why I was scooting, man. I don't scoot. But I was in my dream. Okay. And it was in, like, the town that I grew up in. Okay. It was in Big River. And I was just like, leading by example, I guess. I don't know what it was. Interpret that for yourself, right? But that's what was happening. And there was like hardly any room to get past anything on this sidewalk, and I fucking did it, man. I did it. Yeah. It's like I didn't think I could do it. But I did it anyways, right? And then something came over me the godliness in me just allowed me to get in the zone, and I fucking made it through. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with the cue cards. Ooh, people still fucking plotting, man. People still fucking plotting. Page of Swords, they're talking about how you know they're trying to end you for money still. Still depressed. Still really unbalanced. Still fucking plotting, man. That's the truth. And you're still optimistic, calling it out. Protecting your energy just by simply calling it out. And they're angry, man. They're so angry. They're so angry that you don't want to be with them. They're so jealous. They're so jealous. It's like, damn, we can't off them and we can't be with them. Fuck me. And then some dude's like, okay. Steadfast, right? Steadfast. Easy does it, people. Conflicted by this karma. Family's conflicted by bad karma of not getting the job done. That's fucking terrible, man. Stand in your power. Stand in your power. Fuck's sakes. So they're scared of bad karma because they didn't get this done. They were supposed to have had your soul by now, by doing this work. They were supposed to have got the job done by now. This was fulfilling to them. So obviously it was for money if it was their job to get that done. That was the part that they were supposed to play in it. That's the part that had their hands in it and it didn't get done. Ooh, fuck sakes, this is evil. This is fucking evil. They're like, she wasn't supposed to love herself. She was supposed to go down this wrong path. She was supposed to feel rejected. God's not gonna fucking reject anybody, especially if they rely on them. Especially, you know? God doesn't give up on anybody. You just need to be willing to accept. You just need to be willing to listen, people. Wow. It's like they avoided this rejection. You were supposed to go down the wrong path, not loving yourself, so that someone could reject you and you could feel this rejection. Right? And they could have these ships come in. They were so excited about this. But now they're caught. It's like not only are you not getting anything out of it, you're going to fucking jail. King of Pentacles, I said. So this person was like trying to live lavishly, or like thinking like it anyways. They have to give it back. They have to give it back. This is being looked into. This is being investigated. It's like this person is being looked at as wise, keeps to themselves. Like they literally don't even have any friends, or I don't have any friends. She's the Queen of Pentacles, and these past people are fucking plotting. They're like, should we do it? Should we not? Should we do it? Should we not? Should we lay to rest? Or should we create peace? Which one should we do? Which one? Let's send in a lover. Let's send in a love message. Or somebody actually does want to connect, but it's like, it's because they see you as inspirational when it comes to like finance and career. And that excites them. It's like, but you weren't excited when this person had nothing. You weren't excited when everyone else was plotting against them. Now were you? Like, I don't know if you should come in, man or woman. Dude, you knew. Now these people are all conflicted because you're not going back to these past people. Your memory of them is not fond. Now they have no options to bring a love partner in, right? Because you're just going to pull cards and know it and be like, fuck off. Like there's no 50-50 here, and they can't rest, man. These people can't rest of the past. They're conflicted because like karma, if the wheel of fortune is in reverse, it's fucking happening in the here and now, this karma. This conflicting karma. Like people are being fucking haunted by death. Like having weird dreams of their like body being warped and shit. And like this is like the karma for the work that you inflicted upon your family or upon someone else and got like happiness from it. It's like, well, you're having your happy family life. Behind the scenes, you're working on someone else to have death. What? Wow. Wowzers. Oh, I was going to do the cue cards first. Was I not? I must have got distracted. See, like, that's like the, like, people are going to say something and they're going to end up doing something else because, like, there's something there's something bothering them, right? Pass. You could have passed the test. You could have passed the blockages, right? You could have continued to plant kindness even in the midst of this, and like that's why you're getting all of these, like, this clear path in life now. Raise in the reverse. So somebody like just could not raise their vibration, rise above for the life of them. Hostility, like they just can't, they don't have it in them to put respect on your name. They don't have it in them to treat you as an equal. That sounds like a them problem. I always say that. They celebrated being hostile towards you. Mistake. That was a mistake. Okay, because you passed the test when it came to like this, like these blockages. Yeah, you just started to heal even amongst this hostility. Like, don't you feel dumb, man? Harmony. Follower. Gemini in the reverse. Now this person wants harmony. Pride and ego. See the signs. So somebody could be seeing the signs of like selfish. Of their pride and ego, right? And now they want harmony. Now they want to follow you because they see the signs now, but like you've already released them. You already released them. Like now they're impressed, like settle down. You know what? Take all of this information that you get from this person, address your pride and ego, and follow their work if that's what you want to do, but don't be a fucking stalker, man. Show your praise in other ways. Okay? Be kind to other people. Take what you can from this situation. See all the signs. Bring harmony to yourself. Release this selfishness. Release this pride and ego. Okay? And the things you'll be able to do if you do that will really impress yourself. Okay? So that you'll no longer be a follower. You'll be a leader in your own right. Right? And instead of being in the reverse, you'll flip back to the upright. And then people will be impressed with you. How you went from that to that. You know what I mean? And that's how you'll get this raising of the vibration, right? And with the raising of the vibration is like a flow, a harmony within all aspects, love, money. But you got to start with loving yourself and being able to see these things within you and release them. And that's how you follow this person in a healthy way. That's how you follow this person in a healthy way. Like if you're impressed by this person, see the signs and start being kind, okay? But it's like difficult when you can't even forgive. Not only this like Pisces, these homies, like you feel like they're nasty. You want to switch up on these mind games because you're bored with this now. Now you want to grow. But before you were just shameless, working alongside these people, not healing. You're being a shit disturber, like a consistent shit disturber. Okay, now you have to like consistently have faith in order to get over this heartbreak, right? Because there's nothing you can do to prove yourself now. Not to this person at least, not to this person you're trying to follow, not to this person you are acting selfish to, being a shit disturber to consistently. Like they're over that. They've healed that. It's not anything, it's not even a thought in their mind. So the way that you like can transmute that energy is like grab everything that this person's taught you in the way that you've been watching and Flip the script on your life, man. That's all you have control over is yourself, right? Stop going outside of yourself and stop thinking you control people, places, and things. You fucking can't. Obviously, if that's one lesson that you need to learn in this, fucking get that one. Get that one. Release that idea, right? Have this power to forgive this Pisces and these homies, man. Release them, and don't look back. It's just what it is. Okay, I'm gonna do the other half of that cue card, and then I saw release, return to sender in the reverse. Like, don't even retaliate. It's not worth it. Pay it back. They were just like, they were like this. They were like this, and they were just like, do. Okay? And those are the cards I saw while they were just, man. Working for God is so amazing. I just love it so much. Be humble, right? Like, you think that there's power in this like skeleton work. I'm getting skeleton work. Ooh. Yeah, get out of this obsession, man. Flip the script on it. Grab that energy and actually do something constructive with it, right? Like, if you could get people to follow you in the dark side, people aren't going to free willingly follow you if you fucking switch it up. Community hoe, maybe you're a fucking hoe. Like, that wasn't an accident. That wasn't an accident. You didn't slip and fall into it. That's funny. This is karma. Karma, there's an accident, and that's karma for this karmic. Oh, karmic in the reverse. Someone could have gotten in an accident and they're like, man, I'm not about it anymore. I can't. Ooh. Someone could be on conditions. I was when I made this deck. Okay. You could be a worker on conditions. They're like, I'll take you back, but no fucking around. Ooh. Education. Education worker is unbalanced. Admirer. Somebody could like admire what you say and they're not in the closet anymore. Good for you, man. Or good for you, girl. Like, they're not in the closet in the house. Or there's something in somebody's house, man. There's something in the closet. There's something in the closet. In this stolen house. Or someone was in like was in a relationship, but it was phony because they were in the closet, but they're not in the closet anymore. Good for you. Like, that is admirable. That is admirable. There's nothing worse than like being a certain way, knowing you're a certain way, having it be in a secret, and then disguising it with a woman. Like, that's just not even, that's like not only disrespectful to you, but fucking that woman's just gonna fucking, ooh. Good job for like fucking facing that, because like you're gonna have to recognize that an amendment's gonna need to be made to that woman, right? That woman that has been your fucking disguise. But at least, I don't know, it's all in the reverse. It's all in the reverse. So understand that that woman's going to be in a hurt space. Okay? So don't be flaunting your boyfriend or your girlfriend in front of that man or woman, because like that person's already going through a lot. Like, you got to be honest with that person. In order to free willingly just go outside the house with your mans or your woman, right? But have some respect. And make sure your man and your woman know that too, and they're not like flaunting, be like, I won, like, you know, being petty with it. Otherwise, that's not your man and that your woman, right? Fucking ditch that one and go find a new man or a new woman, right? But have some respect for that woman or that man that you've been using as a disguise. Ooh. Bonding. Honestly, I'm getting spell here. Bonding. Somebody wants to bond. Somebody's also like bonding with their ancestors. Okay, I put blueberries and like nuts out this morning, right? Ancestor bonding. Ancestor bonding. Escort in the reverse. Someone could be getting out of this line of work. Or there's like an escort that's just like, no more. No more. Grateful escort in the reverse. I'm getting that someone was with someone who was like just a gold digger. I'm getting from escort. Somebody was a gold digger and somebody's grateful that they like took some sort of advice and got away from this person. They don't want to be a player anymore. Somebody doesn't want to be a player anymore. They're really grateful for the words that you speak or I speak. So it's like people are listening, right? That's amazing. That's amazing. Okay, eye for an eye in the reverse. So very tit for tat. I'm here, titty. I'm here, titty. Liddy titty. That's what it is. Liddy titty. Eye for an eye. Somebody was trying to get you to go back and forth with them. Okay, so that makes sense. Aries in the reverse. This is like my dad's an Aries, right? So I'm an Aries, my dad's an Aries. But if it were like this, it'd be me because I always turn up in the upright. But it's in the reverse. So I think it's my dad because like he was totally in my dream. It's always that fucking cycle there. They wanted you to go tit for tat. Like, the way that, like, this decision, the way that, did I say that? Oh, worked with this Sagittarius in the reverse. Like, the way that they wanted me to, like, have something to say back was just... I just saw it. I just saw it for what it is. I didn't say much. Right? Maybe this isn't my dad. Maybe. Well, someone's an Aries in their south. Okay? Someone's a Sag in their south. Somebody gets pleasure this way. Okay? This also could be denial in the reverse, okay? Eye for an eye in the reverse. Somebody's just giving up on a partner, on a sex partner. It brings them pleasure not to stoop to your level. Whether you're this Aries or this Sag. 2 fire signs here, though. Like, I get, like, something, like, about your guys' pleasure. Something about your sex was, like, very fucking passionate, okay? But I'm speaking, like, same sex. I'm speaking, like, same sex. Something about your guys' sex was very passionate, so it was hard for you to, like, temper yourself, temperament, when this person was trying to go tit for tat with you. But you're like, no, I'm not playing that. I'm not playing those fucking games, man. I'm not going to be a player in your game. Good for you. Good for you. You're just like, if it's like that, then you're just showing me that you're not the one, man. You're not the one. You're a bitch. Bitches be crazy. You're a bitch. There's also a Sagittarius who's in the closet and wanted to go eye for eye. This brought them pleasure to like talk shit on an Aries name. And they called you a bitch and they called you crazy and they called you But the only reason they did that was because they thought that you are the one and that you rejected them. This is on some weirdo friend shit. Like, that ain't your friend. Priority in the reverse. They don't have their priorities in order. So why did they think why did they think that this would ever work? Jail in the reverse. They want to avoid jail, but they don't have any protection. Because they were like indulging in like some weird shit. And then calling somebody out for, oh, this is fucking weird. Bonding in the reverse. You're not going to get to bond to this person. And this person doesn't have an STD. You said that this person had a sickness and an STD, and they don't. Okay, this Libra does. Or maybe this Libra doesn't. Oh, this Libra does. They're not divine. I'm just going to show you this. It's weird. So whatever you get from this side just fucked up. Gets pleasure out of setting this person up to go to jail and not have any protection. Okay, but this is like a I'm getting a masculine energy, or someone heavy in their masculine. This is someone heavy in their masculine but is a feminine, is what I'm feeling. And they got pleasure out of like going up against you. Dude, eye for an eye, like someone was fantasizing poking somebody's eye out, man, because that's what was happening in my dream. But like, they're not protected. And this plan to set you up to put in jail or convince someone that you weren't the one didn't work. It just made them like look like a bitch whose priorities aren't straight, but overindulges. That's what I'm getting from that. So I hope that made sense. It's like the visual makes it flow. So plus these cards are real colorful, right? So they're pleasing to the eye. Something about an eye, man. Something about an eye. Like someone has like a sty in their eye, or like literally got fucking poked in the fucking eye. Or like a scratch on their eye, or like a glass eye. I don't know, but there's like an accident, right? There's an accident. There's an accident where like there's a karmic who doesn't want to be a karmic anymore. They're like, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm raising my vibration and I'm making this a priority. I'm trying to stay humble and grounded, right? Like whenever I feel ungrounded, I just say shield and ground, right? And then instantly I feel the energy of the earth. I don't even need to be touching the ground to shield and ground. I can feel the energy of the earth just make me real strong. Like say if I were standing straight and I were just standing normal without grounding myself, without protecting my energy, and someone were to come and push me, okay, I'd literally just like fall over, right? It's just little old me, right? I'd be like okay, and then if I were to say shield and ground and that same force was to come to push me, I'd be like, fucking grounding makes you strong. It just does. It just does. And then the energy, like when you shield and ground too, energy can't penetrate that. Energy can't penetrate that shield because it's godly, like, right? We all have God in us. Even if we don't believe we do. One time I was in this, I don't know if I ever told this story before, but I was in this shelter, okay? It was actually the shelter that I saw the cops at that I wasn't allowed back in. But the first time I went to that shelter, it was really haunted. It was really haunted. One of the bathroom was right across from me, and it was so fucking haunted, man. There was something evil. Like someone must have been doing magic in there or some shit, but it was fucking, this evil entity was in the shower, right? I didn't even shower in that shower anymore. I showered in the first one because I was in a negative mind state back then, right? So I thought that I would like get haunted, right? I wouldn't be scared now, but back then it was a different story. It was a different mindset. Anyways, there was this entity in that bathroom and it was right across my room. So like to fall asleep, I didn't even know anything about spirituality yet. I was just starting to listen to tarot. But I was going to fall asleep and I couldn't. I just felt spooked, right? So I like imagined angel wings, and I used my imagination that these are angel wings of God and nothing can penetrate them. And that's how I fell asleep at night, right? So I was shielding, grounding without even knowing it, right? It's just imagination is key. And that's what protected me from that entity, was this shield and grounding. And now when I want to protect my energy, it's just wings. Like, it's just what it is. It's just what came to me in the moment, and it's just been that ever since. It could be a bubble, right? It could be a bubble. It could be like a carriage, like, you know, like princess style. It could be like fucking use your imagination, but just have it like around you, right? My angel wings come out my back, and I'm like, it's so cool. I got a real good imagination. But like, feel protected too. Feel what it is to be protected, and that's what it'll do, right? And like, I intuitively feel that I'm protected. Okay, so like God, that's intuition too, right? That's my intuition, knowing that to be real, for it to be true. There's a lot of things that are real that we can't see, like the naked eye can't see, right? So it's like our intuition is God's way of allowing us to know what we don't yet see, feel what we don't yet see. Tower. Equal give and take. I'm getting like a process. There could be like some sort of process. It could be like a healing process. Somebody feels like they need to take action in order to heal. If that's what your intuition's telling you, let it be a guide. Okay, but you're going to need strength to endure what you feel like you need to face. Okay, so take it easy on yourself, but pride yourself in knowing that this is what is equal give and take. Pride yourself in knowing that being accountable for your actions in life is actually the greatest step to a new beginning, right? Like, sometimes we just got to understand exactly everything we're working with, and go from there. Out of a space of love, healing. Somebody could be doing ceremony. Somebody a part of their healing is ceremonial activities. Somebody could be making a dream catcher, or like I'm getting like a medallion. Somebody could be making a dream catcher or a medallion. I'm hearing great white buffalo. I hear that often. Great white buffalo. I'm getting like, this is like an ancestor though. This is like an ancestor. I want to know what the card is for this. Shit, I don't know where it is. But like, this ancestor's like has a hand in your story. Like, remember the bonding? It's like a healer. It's a healer. Something's like guiding you, but you're gonna have to have strength. Happiness to vindicate. Not seeing eye to eye. Somebody feels like if they come to this person and expose that they were in an unhappy something, that it'll authenticate that they want a new beginning and they want equal give and take. But like, this person from your past is like a real shit disturber, right? And like the person that you're coming to is not going to believe you. So it's like you're going to have to get creative with like this person recognizing that you're real. Tower moment. I was getting divorced earlier. Failing to accept judgment. They don't want this cycle to end. Yeah, like you're going to have a crazy ex. You're going to have a crazy ex on your hands. So maybe get that handled before you do anything. Judgment in the reverse. They could be like unhappy about like a divorce judgment when it comes to a house or the kids. And now they want to be able to manifest what? Moving into calmer waters with you, but you've already made a decision. A decision's already been made. Like maybe there was like a judge ruling and they're like, this is what's equal in your guys' situation, taking everything into account. This is what's fair. I don't want to hear from you. Oh, I'm hearing with all due respect, I'm gonna tell you some shit right now. Ooh. Somebody's child like is trying, there's somebody's pregnant or like had a kid and said it was your child. That's not your child. Ooh, 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 ooh. They like collaborated with people of the community just to like have that act as if it's your child, and then everyone's around you just being like, congratulations, the baby looks just like you. And they know. That's fucked up. You know, like that's bad. That's bad. Okay. I'm gonna read a herb. No, I'm gonna read a don't sweat the small stuff. Ooh, okay. Something about an eyeball. Or the eye of the storm. It's the eye of the storm. Ooh, isn't that eerie, kinda? I think so. Angel number 155. And angel number 64. Okay? The eye of the storm is that one specific spot in the center of a twister. And I got the tower too, so hurricane or tornado. That is calm. Almost isolated from the frenzy of activity. Everything around the center is violent and turbulent, but the center remains peaceful. That's relevant. The center remains peaceful, okay? We're speaking about grounding and how to ground, okay? So peace is within, right? And if you go within and something is urging you, like you bonding with like self and ancestors, whatever it is to you, whatever you believe in, right? And from your center, you have an impulse. Then that's the peaceful place to know that like that's the right thing to do. Especially if you do it again, you center again and you get that urge again. Okay, and you center again and you get that urge again. Okay, and you feel like that'll bring you more peace, right? No matter what kind of storm it creates around you, it'll bring you peace. Okay, do what matters to you. How nice would it be if we too could be calm and serene in the midst of chaos, in the eye of the storm? That is so relevant, okay? And then I was also getting like a court case around somebody's name. Like if there's a court case around somebody's name, I don't see how maybe it's because like of a gag order, or maybe it's because that person doesn't know what's going on, but like I don't see, like if you are to recognize that this person is of mental facet, okay, I'm getting somebody lied and said that this person's mental facets were like off. Okay, and say you were to believe that, because of like false reports, people lying, whatever, people backing it up, manipulating the system. If you were to find out that that person is like smart, intelligent, okay, I don't get how that court case would be allowed to continue on without that person there. It's fucking about them. You know what I mean? Like, I don't get that. If it's in order to remain peaceful, to keep the peace, well then I don't get the understanding of that. I feel like it should be stopped and there should be no type of proceeding unless that person's there. Just in order to like vindicate and retribute that person in the mind, right? Because obviously this is a mind fuck. So it's like, that should be a part of it. Like, if you find out that this person's mental facets are perfectly fine, things shouldn't be able to proceed unless that person's there, right? Because like for me, I'm like, no one is allowed to speak on my behalf. I do not give permission for anybody to speak on my behalf, okay? If you see a letter with a signature, that is not me, okay? When I have court, I'm in court in person every fucking time, okay? And like, enough said, right? I speak for myself, always, okay? And I do a damn good job at it. Surprisingly enough, it's much easier than you might imagine to be in the eye of a human storm. What it takes is an intention, and what it takes is intention and practice. This guy's spiritual. Suppose, for example, that you're going to a family gathering that is going to be chaotic. That's relevant, people. Just imagine that everything you hear in here is relevant, okay? Because I feel like I'm annoying myself by saying that's relevant. Okay. Ooh, weird. Somebody could be racist as fuck. Somebody is super racist, okay? Somebody's prejudice against natives. There's natives' prejudice against white people. People hate that I'm white and I'm native. Like, I didn't have a choice in that. Okay, I've spoken about this before, and it's like, it's not like I had any fucking, why the hell do we even have racism? You know what I mean? I don't get it. I actually don't get prejudice and racism. Like, obviously we all are different cultures. Obviously we all practice different kind of like ceremonial things, whatever, different belief systems, but we're allowed to do that. Okay. There's a law for like racist shit like that, because it's been like, it's like, you didn't evolve from that. We didn't evolve from that as a human race. We didn't evolve from that yet. Okay. That's like the stupidest shit to me. Cause I'm like, I don't have fucking any control that like I'm native and I took after the white side of my family, my dad. Okay. It's like, I never fucking asked for that. How the fuck can you hold that against me? You know what I mean? I just don't it's just low IQ. If you're racist, you're fucking dumb. Okay. It's just baffles me, because it's not like I could be like, God born me white and native at the same time. Like, you know what I mean? Like you must be dumb. Or you have some sort of resentment and you just want to say some shit just to fucking say some shit. I don't get that. I don't understand that. That's just it. That's it. That's all. Okay, back to it. Suppose, for example, that you're going to a family gathering that is to be chaotic. You can tell yourself that you're going to use the experience as an opportunity to remain calm, right? To practice temperament. You cannot commit to being the one person in the room who's going to be the example of peace. You can commit. You can practice breathing. You can practice listening, observing. You can let others be right and enjoy the glory. The point is, you can do it if you set your mind to it. By starting out with harmless scenarios like family gatherings, cocktail parties and birthday parties for children. You can build a track record and enjoy some success. You'll notice that by being in the eye of the storm, you will be more present moment orientated. You'll enjoy yourself more than ever before. Once you have mastered harmless circumstances like these, you can practice on more difficult areas of your life, like dealing with conflict, hardship, or grief. If you start slowly, have some success, and keep practicing, soon you'll know how to live in the eye of the storm. Wow. I feel like I'm actively learning that right now. But in like slow exposure therapy, because I can only I'm very empathetic, so I take things on, right? So it's hard for me to focus when there's too much people around me. But I've been forced to do it, right? I've been forced to do it. So angel number 156. Okay. So that's it for today. I'll be on tomorrow. I'm going to take the rest of the day. Have a good day. Yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow.